In the bottom left, playing for South Korea with very strong shape recently. He is the favorite here. It is Chaemiko. And the top right, formerly the best night elf in the motherland of Warcraft in China. Now, however, in the shadow of Colorful, looking to reclaim his former glory, is Shishi.
Really? He was the best night elf? When was that?
For a while, it was a rather small window. It was like 2014 until 2016, maybe, before Life became really good. You remember Life?
Yeah. But like I was inactive during that time. I think I came back like around maybe 2017 or something.
Yeah, Life was very strong for a while. But then he retired not too long ago, and since then it was really Colorful, taking over and being very impressive.
Chaemiko's opening Mount Ranking first. We've seen that a lot from the Korean humans, Sok and Chaemiko, on maps where you wouldn't necessarily expect it. It's not like Last Refuge is like a really bad map for it, but Archmage is still supposed to be like more solid, more consistent, easier to play overall. And on the other side, we see a neutral hero build. Beastmaster is all the rage currently in this matchup, and I find Mount Ranking as Beastmaster to be a really difficult matchup if Night Elf knows to mass tier 1 and use a lot of wisps. I got obliterated by Kevin the first time I tried this Mount Ranking as Beastmaster stuff, so...
Yeah, Beastmaster on LR has been very popular now for a while. Here is pretty much the meta, and Moon even played on Terranas, so it's also playable on other maps. And yeah, I've been seeing some humans play MK against this, but it seems so counterintuitive to me. There's so many summons that the Beastmaster will summon over time, where the MK can't really keep up with the mana. However, the Robe will help out over here, and in fact, it's the Beastmaster being aggressive right away, looking for peasant kills. Usually it's the Beastmaster going for creeping of his own with a bear, but now with the Quill Beasts, he's going to be able to take out at least 2 of these peasants.
That poor archer. He's like, why did you send me across the map? I'm not a rushing unit. Dies right off the bat. Proper feels bad right here. And behind this, I'm guessing Chaemiko's plan is going to be to just expand. It's so weird to see a Beastmaster harass right off the bat. Like, it feels just so much more effective to go for creeping instead, but yeah, that's gonna delay that a lot. We see the Huntress Soul and second Enchant of War, so it's gonna try and hard counter. It's gonna try and hard counter this side. Yeah.
Fully in the main sees Huntress Soul, and more importantly, sees no tech.
Yeah.
But you're playing MK first, right? So you normally want to expand.
Yeah.
Can you even tech one base here instead?
I think it will be better. Just teching, going for the Troll Berserker, then getting Blacksmith and starting to go Rifles. And then you can go like Archmage second, add casters. But I think if he's too stubborn and he expands, he really gives a chance for this Beastmaster to hard counter him, because that's what it's designed to do. Mass tier 1, you know, without Water Elementals level 2, it's very hard to hold on against hunts in particular.
Dude, that Berserker almost got trapped in there in the bag. If you lost that one, that would have hurt a lot. Archers being micro back a little slowly here.
Gonna TP. Oh, he doesn't surround it. He's going for archers instead. And the next Troll Priest is available, by the way. So far, this has been one of the worst rushes I've seen in a while.
This game is weird. Chaemiko now does tech. He called the militia, perhaps as a bluff to sell even more to Shishi. This was supposed to be an expansion, but it's not. It's a tech now coming up. Shishi is still only tier 1 and has mass hunts coming. They're quite good right now, but once the tier 2 comes online for Chaemiko, they will fall off a lot.
Yeah, Shishi is royally screwed, I feel, this game. Level 1 Beastmaster, like, he can't get anything going. He's just pumping out Huntresses. We got Blacksmiths on the way, we got a Scout Tower, like... Chaemiko is doing everything he needs to do. I love he starts an AP without even realizing like that there's just a tech. You don't even need that here.
Yeah, this game here doesn't look very confident by Shishi. Was unwilling to take it late, was unwilling to counter-expand, and was really banking hard on the fact that Chaemiko would fast expand over here. But Chaemiko reacting to the situation, techs instead now, and yeah, I think I agree with you. This is looking quite disastrous now for the Night Elf.
I'm really surprised that Shishi vetoed Terna stand, but I wonder what's going on. Maybe he's never been the same since our WGL game. Dude, I saw the funniest comment about that game. Somebody wrote, I don't know which chat it was, probably back to Warcraft. Somebody wrote, a Warden level 5 in Chi-Chi's hands is as good as the Sentry Ward. Because he never harassed the peasants. He just sat there waiting to crit jack. But I never gave him the opportunity. Alright, I think Chaemiko's about to try and put Chi-Chi out of his misery here. Beastmaster finally got level 2, gets Vampiric Aura, completely useless.
Yeah, if he was in a decent position here with an expansion, maybe bears coming, this Vampiric could be great, but in this kind of game, not so much. MK now with mass mercs pushing across the map. This reminds me of some of Blade's play we saw in the past. And why not? Chaemiko is quite strong now. These hunts, honestly, not that scary. This Beastmaster, a joke with level 2 only and no mana.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, but it's true.
I don't understand what Chi-Chi thought was gonna happen. Like, he probably pictured, like, oh, I'm gonna show up on the merc camp, kill 6 peasants. He's gonna be so far behind, then he's gonna try and expand, and I'm gonna kill him. No, actually, you're playing against a player with a brain. He scouted your main base, saw the Huntress Soul, saw the lack of tech, and then just kept on killing archers. That was the smartest part, because they can't really retreat against Stormbolt. You just kill them, get experience, kill some of the important units of the opponent. And now we got Blood Mage. Actually, it's kind of weird going Blood Mage, but I mean, this Mountain King is almost level 4 already, so it's like, I'm just gonna stumble you into oblivion here.
Shredder? He has 600 lumber already.
A lumberception. Wait, he's gonna Zeppelin drop with everything.
Oh, he wants to Zeppelin Shredder harass. Cool. Okay. Well, it's one way to get back.
Too bad his tree will be dead by then. Wait, oh, here's the clarity. Book of the Dead, actually. That's like the perfect item to go for that. Oh, he's not dropping the Shredder? No, you already have 600. Oh my god. I feel like I want to ask you about the coach Remo thing, but like the coach would be so disappointed here in his student.
Yeah. Maybe they met on ladder before, you know, and maybe Chaemiko there was always forcing this fast expansion. So maybe that's why Chi-Chi was so 100% sold on the fact that he could be all in pushing fast expo like that. I don't know. It certainly looked quite stubborn. Where's the Zeppelin? Okay, he's not going for the counter drop. He's coming into his own main to defend said main. Shredder is gonna fall over here. Not enough wisp repair. He could detonate a bunch, but that would also cost a lot of wisps. No more income. We finally have the level 2 Bash Bear. He gets a kill. Oh, it was denied though. Chaemiko. Nicely done.
Feels really overkill to go Blood Mage when you don't even have Clap, by the way. Like, if you had Clap, sure, you would be using a lot of mana, but he went Bolt Bash. And like, if you're gonna add Priest, Archmage would be a lot better. I mean, I'm just nitpicking. He probably realized he's so far ahead, it doesn't even matter that much. He might retrain as well. And again, we reload into the Zep.
If you can creep the Blood Mage level 3, it can always be very strong. But not necessarily so easy at the moment. As good as a game as Chaemiko has had here, he is still stuck with early game units here partly. The Mercs, the Footies, not so effective anymore, but I guess this is where the heroes take over. Where the level 4 MK is looking really good. Blood Mage got level 2. Alright, Zeppelin. You need to kill a lot of peasants.
Hey, he bought a Shredder. Went flying by. Another one.
Alright, you will be killing some peasants over here.
Yeah, that's like one of the few ways you can try and come back in this kind of game, is go for the economy, hope that the opponent is like completely unprepared. But Chaemiko easily could go for a workshop, make a flying machine, and then chase this Zeppelin around. Very important to have a town portal. Does he use the Book of the Dead? There is Dispel already.
A Sorceress could have been really good to slow down the Zeppelin, but it's only Priests for now. Oh! Zeppelin gets sniped anyways. That's a Shredder dizzy. Shredder will survive this time, but more hunts are going down. This definitely cost quite a bit of gold. Lots of mining time denied. A few peasants killed. But there's still so many remaining, and the lumber is looking really good for Chaemiko, so not neck-breaking by any means.
Yeah, that's Shredder will now come in handy. He spent all his wood, and he didn't have any wisps left.
Oh, wow.
On wood, almost like 2. Absolute crazy game here from Shishi. He's been struggling the whole time, but he's hanging in there. Beastmaster level 3.5. He's getting Dryads now, but doesn't have the wood to go for tier 3. And I think Chaemiko is going to try and put an end to this now. He's sending militia across the map. He's got 2 ivory towers.
Yeah, the human here looking to put the nail in the coffin. It's level 4 Mountain King with full mana, mana stealing, and siphon support. Does he have Deespel? Yes, he does. Thank you for the experience, says Chaemiko. Book of the Dead, an item that was once considered overpowered, is recently looking weaker and weaker. That's some very aggressive towers over there, and why not? Stormbolting the bear. This is just not even close to good enough of an army. Everything is falling apart. The tavern heroes here for the Night Elf not strong enough to hold on against this push. MK is about to hit 5. And question is only, will he TP out after the first hero kill? GG out, I mean. Or is he gonna wait for both heroes to die? Because that's the only valuable question, relevant question he can ask himself. He's gonna do it after Naga lost. GG 104 Chaemiko.
Holy smokes. Chaemiko coming into this day as a human wrecking ball. There was absolutely not the slightest... Nothing went right for Shishi in this game. Like, not a single move worked out the way he intended it to.
Yeah, I like the first 2 minutes and 40 seconds, kind of, when he killed 2 peasants and didn't lose anything yet. But beyond that, it went downhill real fast.
Ay. If this continues, going to be a quick first series of the day. Shishi, maybe a different map is helping him a little to get back into this. Otherwise, he can probably say goodbye to the main event in 2021. So stay tuned. Welcome back. 1-0 for Chaemiko, and it wasn't even close. Next map is Concealed Hill. We are ready if the players are, and we can start this. Whew, that was a rough one. How do you get back into a series after being obliterated in Todd's words like this?
Yeah, you talked about this a little bit earlier, Todd. What does it do to your confidence if you got owned in the previous series in the tournament? If you then get demolished like that on map 1, where do you think Shishi is right now in his headspace?
It's hard, you know, like it's gonna bother anybody. It's just about how you deal with it. You know, there's like all these cheesy quotes about champions, you know, like winners make it happen, they stay focused and everything, but it's very true. Like if you get too down on yourself, you're not going to be playing well in the next game. If you're too emotional, you're not going to be playing well. You need to somehow completely brush that aside, remind yourself of what your game plan was, and just try and execute it as well as you can in game 2. Infi does that super well. Infi has had some of the most one-sided first game I've ever seen in a series into then a 2-1 victory, including WCG in Chengdu against Fly, where he lost on Echo Island in like 2 minutes 30. Like a Blade Master came, stole a bunch of creeps, killed his mercenaries, and he was like, all right, that's it. Left the game, 1-2-1, won the finals. That was in the finals, by the way.
Yeah, still one of the craziest series probably ever. Fly so close to the victory, but Infi, he's the Iceman. He's not sweating at all when series start like this. Okay, Shishi, can you be a little bit like Infi today? You talked gameplay.
Like Infi.
Just play like Infi, exactly. That's our pro tip for everyone. Alright, let's see if this goes a little better. We have Chaemiko versus Shishi. Map 2 on Concealed.
And as I said earlier, I kind of did some homework studying this morning, checking out the WCG games between Moon and Infi. And I guess that is the best homework you can do to learn about this matchup. And Infi on this map, or let's start with Moon. Moon here didn't play Beastmaster, but rather a Keeper, Demon second, counter expansion with like Dryads and stuff, kind of not normal. And what Infi did was play AM Blood Mage expansion with Mass Dragonhawks. That confused me like crazy. Todd, did you see those games? Do you have any idea why the hell he played Dragonhawks?
I caught some glimpses of it. Like, I didn't see everything. I've honestly, I have no idea. I just don't see how a Dragonhawk build, unless we're talking like Terna Stand, you know, with the Mountain King first build. I feel like Dragonhawks don't really have their place, but sometimes a player is just picturing something entirely different than what ends up happening. You know, he's like, oh, I'm gonna get Dragonhawks, I'll shift-click the Dryads, it's gonna go great, and then you're in the fight, and they're not doing any damage, and they're just dying, and it's like, oh, okay, like, that didn't go nearly as well as I thought, so... Yeah, probably what he was thinking, but not what happens.
That was a crazy game, by the way. It was like Mass Dragonhawks against Mass Hippogriffs and Dark Ranger for Silence, so the Dragonhawks didn't win anymore. And then it was suddenly triple Workshop with 90 supply human army. He had like 20 gyros and crazy game right there. But in the end, it was Moon victorious. We do have the Keeper here. Seems to be by far the best choice on this map. Warden doesn't work. Demon pretty much never works. And Beastmaster here, I haven't seen that yet attempted. But yeah, maybe could
Warden
work.
doesn't work? Wait until Yangi meets Chaemiko in
That's the ironic thing, right? Yanga, I believe, only plays Warden against Undead, doesn't he?
No, he plays it against human.
Oh, okay.
I haven't played on NetEase in a long time, but back when I played on NetEase, I met him a bunch of times, and ooh, there was games where like he would go Warden, 50 supply Dryads, 9 Ancient Protectors at home, and he would just go to my base, spam peasants, and wait for me to leave.
What was more spicy those days? The gameplay or the all chat?
I mean, to be honest, one of the best things to ever happen when I played against him was that he wrote an offensive GG and then proceeded to lose to me. So yeah, the chat was definitely pretty spicy, not just from him, but me as well in that one.
That's what I would imagine. Two great candidates for that, for sure. So we have the Expo creep here by Chaemiko. The harass by the Keepers, really slow, definitely. Oh, there was a window right there to get the last hit, but didn't try for it here.
Oh my god, those peasants. No! my babies.
It's gonna be a slaughter, dude. I need 10 more HP, bro. If only I had him.
Can you do the sound of dying peasants?
Wait, let me hear it first.
I prefer your bloodlust. You can still summon one more set of trance here. Actually, Chaemiko delayed the sniping of a lot of those peasants quite well. He's still gonna do a lot of them. Oh, if you can force a taunt on the keeper, that'd be great. Leave us alone.
This map always great to pressure expansions like these, commit in hard, lose lots of HP, and then heal up at the fountain. But this is why the footies are chasing. Very important here to not allow the keeper to freely heal too much. So he wakes up the creeps.
Oh, he's trying to cut off the keeper and force him to TP, but not gonna be able to. If Chaemiko buys the dust, those two archers, by the way, are dead at the expo. That's why maybe it would have been better to just TP, so he can save the archers as well.
So how do you judge this early expansion play here? Was it very painful? Is it okay? What's the assessment?
Not good enough by Shishi, I think. Because he killed a bunch of peasants, but like if I look at his archers, I'm like, yeah, they're dead. Archmage is almost 3. He's even catching another archer. Shishi's not even reacting, bro.
He should pull back the other 2.
Oh my god, not even a dust. Disaster.
It's level 3 AM with tons of mana, by the way.
He's tapping on the footman that got in. Wait, is he trapped? Oh my god. You see that? He was like between 2 trees. And these archers now gonna escape down there. I cannot believe Chaemiko forgot they were there.
Yeah. Oh, deny? Not quite. I think he just straight up forgot, didn't he?
Yeah.
Which is a little bit sloppy, but okay. Live to fight another day. The expansion is about to finish. Arcane coming up as well. This is looking like a pre-WGL games, kind of. Keeper, Mass Archer against expansion. We're going to have a Naga now and then push. This is what we used to see all the time. Until he... Oh, never mind. It's a Panda thing.
Chaemiko's biggest problem is that he has almost no wood. Look at his main base. This is always like what you should look at once the expo is set up, and that will tell you where the human exactly is at, is how many workers he has on wood. Right now he's up to 6, but when the expo was going up and almost finished, he had 3. So that means like if we look at his wood, it's gonna take forever for him to finally tech. He cannot afford defend, which you need against this ideally. But for some reason, Shishi is trying to attack the peasants. He needs to fight the footman here, I guess, if he wants to play this aggressive.
But he's all getting peppered up a little bit by this breath. Chaemiko with the block. He doesn't fail those now, does he? Another kill going his way, but still a few archers left. The next breath. Oof! Gonna do big damn.
Chaemiko's footman movement is so good. Like Neo mentioned it, I think it was a bunch of times against Undead. But I think across multiple matchups, it's really, really good. The decision making, what to go for, when to pull back. But now he has no shop. It's being made on the expo, and a lot of these footmen are injured. Oh my god.
Oh! Oh my god, dude. The cojones on him to just let that run through. He survived with 3 HP.
That's ridiculous.
Did your heart stop beating for a second there?
Yes. And it still hasn't resumed.
Your heart has been dead for years. So here we go, AM now healing up. Nice thing is he still has the TP, so he's got another way of surviving the next focus fire. There's one more entangle on the keeper, but after that he's going to be dry for a while. Unless he finds a level up, and he's going to get a bit of a boost.
The turtles.
Oh, what happened there?
I don't know, he pulled them. Like, I think a footman walked by, and these turtles were like, their eyes lit up, they turned red, and they were like, blood. We want to sacrifice this Archmage.
If Neo was here, he could answer this. Who is the arch enemy of the Ninja Turtles? Did you know that?
Shredder.
Shredder. Maybe they thought, oh my god, that's Shredder, that old man on the horse. You know, Neo and I, we oftentimes talk about the cartoon shows we watched as kids that we used to love. What did you watch back in the day, Todd?
Which, like, you mean kids show, like anime or whatever?
Yeah.
Dude, there was a lot. I don't even remember specifically names. There was like, you know, Rahan?
No.
Rahan in French? Yeah, I don't know if we have the exactly necessarily the same. I was a big Dragon Ball fan.
Oh yeah, those were the days.
Dragon Ball is like, you know, they talk for like 20 minutes, and then at the end of the show, they finally throw one punch, one punch.
And there's a
then
lot of
like,
filler
next
in there. It's kind of like The Walking Dead. All right, fight here continues, or the contain somewhat continues. Still, we have Shishi looking for more kills. With the Dryads, he has a lot of catch now, quite a bit of map control. The Tree of Life is finished in the north, by the way. He's gonna want to creep that up at some point, but for now, pressure is the name of the game. Chaemiko's tier 2 finishes, but his supply block can't even go for him. Oh, never mind. MK already started.
What is the plan from Shishi? He's not even going tier 3. Oh my god, those Dryads! He almost trapped them. Oh, he surrounds one!
Got him.
There's no tier 3 on the way. It's just pure mass Dryads against a human that has Expo, who's got a lot of footmen defense, Mountain King about to finish, and he already has a blacksmith, so he can just make rifles.
Could also go tier 3. He has the resources, but maybe Chaemiko a little concerned still about this push.
Dude, if Shishi wins this game, I'll be shocked. He's so far behind.
Here comes the Mountain King. Now, this keeper definitely has to run. Trying to reach. Dryad slow. Dryad spear. No Dryad spear. Gonna have to TP out.
Imagine if Shishi right now is giving himself a pep talk. He's like, God damn, I'm good. I dodged that stone bolt. Well, actually, you didn't win a map this tournament, my dude. It's looking pretty damn bad right now.
Positive outlook, Todd. PMA.
Yeah. Cup half full.
Positive mental attitude.
Cup half full. He's expanding. I guess if Shishi finds a way to buy a lot of time. I mean, to be honest, he has a lot of Dryads. He might be able to fight effectively before there is the counter to that many Dryads, which will be, you know, in the way of a lot of rifles, with mortars, with frag shards. So he has like a minute or two to try and make something happen. Something really good happen. But if he can't do that, once Chaemiko gets to 70, 80 supply, I just don't think Shishi's gonna have a chance here.
I'm looking forward to these frag shot mortar teams. We're gonna have 3 or 4 mortar teams. Maybe a bit of damage upgrades, and these Dryads are gonna poppity-pop like a pinata. Don't know if they're gonna drop any loot, but they're gonna die.
Dude, I saw a sick meme photo of like, I think it's a Death Knight hitting a pinata, which is a tank, and then experiences ton of XP are dropping out of it. Dude, those trains are so sad right now. It's like Neo and Remo when they saw the casting order of WCG.
I think they're fine. They're not forced to fight. They're hanging out with their friends, you know? Trees of friends. Well, they're gonna die very soon, though, without having accomplished much in their life. Like many of us, so maybe not.
Mountain King almost 3. Chaemiko built up quite the bank as well. I love that he stayed on 50 for this long. Archmage staffs back. And second Sanctum, actually, from Chaemiko. Maybe... I guess like it's always hard here to tell whether it's going to be giants or bears. It's kind of rare that an elf will go just pure giant dryads. And yeah, we do see the Truth of the Clawmaster training on the way here.
He probably wants to start master training, but still be able to produce from the other sanctums, so I kind of like it. MK level 3. Does he go clap or stormbolt? Hard decision. What do you go for?
Mortar. Okay, so he just broke upkeep. Queued one more mortar, then frag shards. Second sanctum just finished. Maybe Chaemiko should get one night. He's gonna get the altar. Oh my god. Before Pala's out.
Is he though? It's mostly dryads.
Shoot a breath of fire. Once or twice.
Oh, that mortar team might be getting sniped. Peaceful. Priests.
That's not
Chaemiko always plays really low on towers, doesn't he? Also against undead. Only 1 tower in the main, 2 at the expo. Only 1 in fact at the expo.
I think the right amount of towers is just what will make you safe without overdoing it. You don't want to get like 5 and then it's like useless, you know, because it's way too much. Because then you kind of destroy your economy.
Are you throwing shade on Hawk right now? Yesterday on an AZ, he had like 15 towers.
Actually, I thought he made the perfect amounts. Like at first, it looked like it was too much, but I think he was. I really loved it. He won 3-0 against 1, dude. Do you know how hard that is?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. That was really impressive, man. Hawk looked so strong yesterday. Can't wait for him to see him later. So, alright, Human Tier 3 is coming online. We got the Mortar Teams, we got the Master Training, we got the Knights, we got the Triple Heroes, we got the Staff, we got Double Mana Potion and a Wand. Okay, this MK is coming to play.
66 supply for Shishi. Squeezes in one more camp. Gets flutes. Gonna benefit all of those dryads. Shishi actually rebuilds nicely in this game. I didn't think he was gonna be able to, you know, do this much, get back to 70 supply. If he can somehow hold against the upcoming attack, he would have a real chance, but this is just the attack that he's never supposed to hold, especially not against Clap level 2. Look at the items on the Mountain King.
Yep. Lots of consumables. Double heal scroll as well against this Panda. How much does this Panda have in the tank? He's level 3, but no mana items. He's tanky. But is that gonna be enough? Especially this high Dryad count here worries me a lot. Mortar teams are gonna have a feast with that. It's only 2, so it's not that many. TP back to save the natural. It is in time. Oh, TP out against it, and guess what? The tree is dead. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, maybe one rifle goes down. Not even that. A peasant fell. That's all it took. And Chaemiko with a surgical strike.
That's the beautiful thing about having mortars in your composition, is that you actually kill buildings super fast. Chaemiko saw a late town portal, is like, you know what? I was planning on taking this fight, but now that you TP'd this late, I'm just gonna kill your expo, wreck your economy, and have mine still completely running. He's getting +2 attack for mortars. And they already melt Dryad in 1 hit.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, these Dryads. That's always the difficult thing to do as Night Elf. In the mid game, you have a lot of map control with your strong heroes and Dryads, but finding the right time to transition out of Dryads for the super late game, that's the difficulty, because they will fall off a lot. The Bear's now getting slowed. MK looking for that beautiful clap. Panda, Drunken Haze. Didn't quite come through, he got stunned. It's looking rough now for Shishi. My bet is still intact.
He's trying to retreat to the fountain. Completely supply blocked. 62 out of 60.
His forces are under attack.
Oh, dude. That's a false sense of security right there. You're backed into a corner, bro. I don't know if that's really good.
Keeper gets back in. He's got orb, but still no stuff of preservation, actually. Now those Dryads, they're like, we can't retreat. It's a dead end. What have you done?
Pretty good Dryad dancing, though, against the Mortar teams. Ooh, that volley hit quite nicely, however.
Bringing in the Wisps. How much can that do? Dude, those Dryads, they're having a terrible time. You should have gone for the Mortars with the Bears.
And now it seems like everything's falling apart. Maybe this Paladin goes down, but even that isn't so easy with Dispel, with Potions, even with Invis. It's GG, clear 2-0, Chaemiko.